Hello once again, gamers. Cruisnik X back with more Final Fantasy XIV goodness. It is Tuesday, September 18th, 2018. It's patch day, which means we are going through the brand new patch 4.4, aka Prelude in Violet. Before we start off, let's introduce the crew. First and foremost, he's here, he's queer, and if you don't like it, you can pucker up and kiss his ass. It's Kazuki Amehana, aka LZL Farron.
Kazuki for a bit. I'll be changing my name because I'm that bougie and I'm a queen. So if you don't like it, go suck it. Hi.
He's back in black, which is saying something because he actually is one of my few black friends. It's Alex Swan.
Hello.
And joining us for the first time on an official patch stream. You saw him before in my, my Dragoon quest line. If you haven't seen that video yet, feel free to check it out later when I post it. But he came to heal me, and he's a fellow member of Ala Rubra. Mikhail Sheldon, aka Red Viper. Unfortunately, Red doesn't have a mic, but he can still hear us on. He still needs one. But he can still interact with us through party chat and link shell. So, we're glad to have him on. Anyway, so, like I said, today marks the release of patch 4.4, Prelude in Violet, which adds a ton of new content, including some more additions to the main scenario quest line. So we're gonna get right into it. When we last left off in the Stormblood storyline, we discovered a whole crap load of shit. So let's recap for those of you who missed out. First and foremost, unfortunately, Yotsuyu died after becoming the primal known as Tsukuyomi. So, luckily for us, she took Asahi with her. Because don't nobody like that sumbitch. Though, due to Asahi's death, we did discover, courtesy of the Echo, a couple of things. First and foremost, that Xenos is, well, he's still alive. Through some plot convenient points that I'm not even going to get into at this point. Meanwhile, Alphino has tried to make his way to Garlemald, but unfortunately, well, things don't always work out for the better, and he got stranded somewhere in the burn. He met up with a man known as Shadow Hunter. We don't know his true identity, though the consensus is that it's Gaius. It's Gaius Reborn.
Gaius Van Belsa, aka Gaius Daddy.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know who Gaius Van Belsar is, if you watched my original A Realm Reborn gameplay, he was the main antagonist of the first half of A Realm Reborn. But we defeated him in the Praetorium, and we haven't heard hide or hair from him since. Meanwhile, Alisaie is here. Wait, I shouldn't say Alisaie. Let's go to Lise. Lise is still in Rhalgr's Reach because, well, she's trying to head up the revival of Ala Mhigan after we liberated it from Garlemald. So that's a thing. Now I can move on to Alisaie. Alisaie is now acting as the antecedent of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. So that's a whole different thing altogether. But we're going to get the ball rolling on this questline, and for that we need to get into the Rising Stones, which, honestly, I keep forgetting this place is even here.
Ooh, there's a Roki. He's cute. Never mind. Okay.
It's you're looking at Hori Boulder, aren't you?
Yeah, he's cute.
Of course you are. You should see his brother.
His brother's not that cute.
Meh. Anyways. Ugh, sorry. Alright. Let's get right down to it. Let's get right down to the new storyline with the level 70 quest, Sisterly Act. Do we get voiceovers? Am I yep, I'm doing them. I didn't think so.
I can do it if you want.
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, Chris. If you've come here hoping for news, I'm afraid there isn't any.
What the fuck am I here?
Everything is exactly as it was. Y'shtola is still investigating primals in the Far East. Thancred is still gathering intelligence in the Imperial provinces. And Avalino is still out there somewhere. There's been no word since his first scheduled report, nor does he respond to calls. And all the while, I'm just meant to sit around here waiting. It's driving me mad!
Let's go stab something.
I already
begging your pardons. I bear a message from the Eorzean Alliance.
Thank the gods for that. We have a visitor.
This shit blew up.
Welcome to the Rising Stones. If you have a message, I should be most eager to hear it.
My lady, the Alliance leadership will soon convene to discuss the matter of Ascian interference, and they humbly request the presence of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Having assessed intelligence provided by the Ala Mhigan resistance concerning the whereabouts of Lord Xenos' remains, they too suspect Ascian involvement, and wish to deliberate a suitable course of action. As the foremost authorities on our foe, your Order's counsel would be most welcome.
Of course. We should be glad to assist in whatever way we can. With almost everyone else afield, I'd say this one falls to us. By which I mean, I'm not going on my own. You'll come with me, I trust.
That sounds like a PP.
I'm gonna say I'd rather not.
It does sound like that.
I don't like. I'm gonna say I'd rather not because I don't feel like going to meetings. I don't like going to meetings that much.
Yes,
I told her I'll go with her.
If you would rather not, how do you think I feel? I despise formal occasions, as you well know. But in the absence of Alphino and the others, we'll just have to grin and bear it, won't we?
Oh, sassy!
Well, there you have it. We accept the invitation.
Thank you. The time and date of the meeting will be shared in due course. But I can confirm that the council will take place in Ala Mhigan. By your leave.
I somehow doubt we'll have anything useful to offer. But standing mutely at a meeting would still be better than the nothing I've been doing of late. Let's make ready to depart, shall we?
Thancred! What's going on, man?
Man, stripper.
Alright. Just be careful on the road back, you hear?
Did I hear right, Riel? Is Thancred coming back?
Aye,
Yeah, that means we can
that he
pitch.
is. Says he's acquired some important intelligence. Being in Garlean territory, though, he couldn't risk sharing the particulars in case the Imperials were listening in. So he said he'd be back as quick as he could, and to make sure someone was waiting for him in the Ala Mhigan Quarter.
Understood. Chris and I will go. We're bound for Ala Mhigan anyway, And there's sure to be time before the council begins. Come on, let's be off! The boys are back in town! Alright, we're off to the Ala Mhigan Quarter.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can actually... Never mind.
Did you forget you could teleport there? While I'm here, I might as well adjust my HUD layout. Quick!
Kind of.
Timed it.
Okay, girl, wait. I'm gonna donate you shit. Why can't I? Oh, I need to talk to someone else. Girl, are you fucking kidding me? I blame Chris for this shit.
Why do you blame me? I didn't do shit.
You need to give me a hug.
Whoops, wrong button.
Hello, first time tanking this. Is a Dark Knight. I shall do my best. It's like Senpai noticed me.
I'm running into, and here I am running into a wall. Alright, there's Thancred. Red, you still with us? Or are you ahead of us?
Red is like me. We're actually both very far ahead.
Wait, where's the quest? I'm lost.
It's somewhere in this crowd of people at the Ala Mhigan Quarter.
I'm sorry, Quiz, but you need to wear something pretty. On her hair.
God, I needed that.
Can I hug you? Can I hug you, Stola? She's precious.
Whatever brought you galloping back to us, I assume it's urgent.
Right, without further ado
The
then.
cutscene.
After the successful uprisings in Doma and Ala Mhigan, rebels in several other provinces were inspired to follow suit. Unfortunately, they did not fare quite so well.
I could use a drink myself.
You deserve a bird here.
The heaviest price. For their defiance, the Emperor made a show of razing their capital to the ground.
Oh, I got a
prompting many of their neighbors
benediction.
to abandon thoughts of resistance.
It's like, you get bird here. You get bird here. Benediction.
But not all
Yay.
have given up on liberty. Heartened by the news of Doma's prisoner exchange, some still believe that the Empire may one day be amenable to negotiation.
I don't know what the fuck.
We have
Alright.
Alisaie to thank for spreading the good word. They have worked tirelessly to keep the subjugated informed, and a little knowledge can go a long way.
There is at least a spark of hope then.
I call upon the powers of Chris to be adorable and cute while we do this quest.
A spark in want of kindling, yes.
Nope.
The Alliance has already begun
I
supplying
cannot shut
material
up,
to
Kupo.
resistance movements abroad.
I am
Many
an
of whom would otherwise
adorable
struggle to
Kupo.
continue the fight. The support effort has been led by the
Does anyone
Sultana
have-
and the Elder Seedseer.
I
who
do.
have both
I
seen
have
enough
it.
Ala Mhigan refugees to know the consequences of oppression.
You wanna
And for
see?
their troubles, they have quickly
Yeah, I
earned
do
a
have it.
reputation as folk
It's
heroes in
big
certain
and
corners
it's
of the
cute.
Empire.
I call him Rathy Scaly Pants.
It is a good thing that I can still hear the
As for
cutscene.
the Garlean motherland itself,
I don't get it, Kupo.
our friends the Populares have suffered something of a setback, I regret to say. Talk is rife that Doma has summoned a primal.
Wait, who did what? I'm
Empire's
sorry,
more
I
liberal
wasn't
voices
listening.
are being drowned out in the fearful
Skip
clamor
word.
for retribution.
Why my adorable Rathalos fly
Who do you
and
think
be
orchestrated
pretty?
this summoning?
It's like, I'm trying. Jeez. Don't push me.
Any but those truly responsible. Xenos has seen to that. Speaking of whom, the Crown
Always
Prince is
something
recovering
dumb.
remarkably well. Well enough, in fact, to enable him to personally tour the
The
provinces,
burn is now
putting the fear
accessible.
of the Emperor
Is that
into
a
the hearts
dungeon?
of any would-be dissidents.
Yeah, that's the new one.
It walks in plain sight.
Let me know when you get
And
here,
no
Alex.
suspect
Red
Then it says
on the House of the Fierce, and I'll show you Brathykins.
Yes. An Asian West.
You can fly here, right?
Oh, knew it.
But it was not that which brought me here in such haste.
I am not
During my
reading
time in the
whatsoever, nor
provinces, I
listening.
learned many things.
This is sad.
Yet at no point did
I know,
hear any
Kupo.
report of a Doman emissary in the capital.
Why, my beautiful turkey? Why?
But Alphonse should have
Oh, that
arrived by
was
now.
you could have told that from
Could they
miles
be
away.
holding him
That
there
was
in
so obvious.
secret?
Continue.
He has a
Possibility
beautiful
did
mount.
cross my mind,
And this is
but
Raphael.
I have reason to believe
Brassy,
he never
meet the
reached his
pony.
destination. As you know, scions assigned to covert
And
operations
this is what he
such as
looks like
Rion
when
and
he's
myself
flying.
are issued special
So
link
cute. I want that mount that
communication in the
you
event of an
have.
emergency.
I will call him Chris because he looks like a Chris.
I mention this because it was originally Alphino's task to coordinate the
Yep,
response
I'll
at
call him
headquarters,
Chris.
meaning he has one.
How you doing?
And
You wanna know
whose
what
voice
mount I
should
want?
hear when mine
That one.
recently crackled
The
to
rainbow
life?
tiger. He's so cute. Look at him.
You spoke with Alphino?
Oh, you wanna know
Well,
how
it's about fucking time.
Spoke
Oh,
with, no.
What?
I but heard his voice, and none too clearly at that. 2 words were all I could make out.
And here it is, my adorable little Yakko Daddy mount.
The bird.
The wasteland on the edge of Otherd. Something must
I'm
have
gonna poke
happened.
the tiger real quick. Look at me, tiger. Don't ignore me.
There's no time to waste.
There we go.
We must make for the burn at once.
I had a feeling you might say that.
And yet Thancred's not gonna say it's a stupid idea.
I can't very well sit around here drinking tea if Alphino's
Wait, the mount that I was
You said
using?
yourself that this link pill was
The
only to be
wolf
used in
red?
emergencies. So I'm
Okay,
going. And that's the end of it.
basically, okay. This mount over here, this little
Well, you know
gorgeous
I'm fucking
TV.
going, so it's not like
is-
I have much of a choice. If
This
only
is
to progress the
block-
Far be
storyline.
it from me to change your
This is
minds.
the
But we
Latin
could
mount.
push it off to somebody else.
What's that,
Susano?
Alex?
just let 1 and 2 go. Let Alisaie go. Let her do all the work.
Right?
And Yakko.
Don't we wish, but then we wouldn't know what happens.
Like, I'm just remembering from the first time I first met Alisaie. She was a cold-hearted bitch, and now she cares. Oh my goodness, this is so sweet.
Alright, let's get to it. Let's talk to Alisaie.
Loath though I
No, I
am
didn't
to
read that.
neglect making preparations for the council, we must act swiftly before Alphino's trail goes cold. I propose we first pay Hien a visit. He's sure to want to hear about these developments, and he may well be able to advise us on how best to reach the burn.
A sound plan. And Y'shtola is in Doma, is she not? I dare say she'd join you in the search if you ask her nicely. While you see to all that, I shall go and report my findings to the Alliance. You may leave any preparations for the Council to me.
Thank you, Thancred. Right, to Donna then. We have much and more to share with Y'shtola.
Alright, the Doman Enclave we go, and thank you for the teleport, Alex, because Lord knows I'm running low on gil.
Because I buy you that shit. I buy you the good shit and you know,
Ooh,
weapon.
sounds fancy.
Mhm.
Bought you that good kush.
Bismarck, Ravana, King Thornton.
Oh, wow!
Jesse.
Have not been here at all since, the update, so... So I just noticed this new addition to the Doman Enclave.
What new addition? What was that? They have a garden.
No, there's a tower being rebuilt. But of course, we'll get to everything with the Dome and Enclave in future episodes. Meaning most likely you'll see a video within the next couple of weeks. We still have much and more to do regarding the Dome and Enclave, but I'm not going to get into that right now. Let's find Hien and get to it. And look at him, he's over here. Oh wait, no, that's Y'shtola. What are you talking about? What other part?
This place got huge.
Oh, the one... Oh, wait, hold up. I need to see this shit.
And it's another one south.
There's the 1,000 stalls.
There's nothing here but dirty water.
Hold on, let me see. Oh, wow. Hello.
Slap Chris in the face, you perp.
It has nothing to do with being a pervert. It has nothing to do with even women. It has everything to do with there are additions to the Dome and Enclave that I just noticed.
He is so... It's gonna... Yeah, Chris is looking at those men there. Wink.
Oh, shut it, you. I'm looking at the...
Like...
I'm looking at what seems to be new rice fields.
Kinky. But anyway, Red, it's gonna take you a little bit. Like, the birds are super easy to farm, and especially the horses.
What
the
birds?
ones are gonna be very, very hard.
He's talking about the Heavens Ward birds.
Yeah, the birds. So, the one that's gonna be really difficult for you to farm, I think it's gonna be between Sephiroth and Servant.
Right.
So
let's go talk to Y'shtola.
I want a bird.
You know.
Come on. Let's go do that. Fuck this. Let's do it. I want a bird.
Alright, let's do this.
What's a flying chicken there? It's a flying chicken here.
That is curious indeed. While other matters demand my attention at the present, I shall bear what you have told me in mind. Should you notice any change, do not hesitate to seek me out.
Thank you, my lady. You are most kind.
Oh, look who's here.
Hey, CCE Valentine joins us on the live stream.
Give me a hug, honey. Give your dad a hug.
Continuing with the cutscene.
Well, well. Two faces from the dim and distant past. Come now, it hasn't been that long. Who was that you were speaking with? A local miner who supplies crystals for the rebuilding effort. Of late, he claims to have struggled to find a crystal with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Upon learning that I had some knowledge of ether, he came seeking my counsel. Just now, he brought me one of his recent finds.
She has a Pegasus.
It was precisely as he described, devoid of elemental energy, and eerily reminiscent of the de-aspected crystals that manifested in Eorzea in the days prior to the calamity. We will be rise to investigate this phenomenon more closely. Indeed. But on a more positive note, the locals seem to have taken a liking to you. More an interest in than a liking to. The sight of a Mikote with a peculiar contraption upon her head has a certain novelty value in these parts. Any actual regard they may have for me, I owe wholly to you and the others who came before. Everyone here has been exceedingly cooperative, and I am pleased to report that I have all but concluded my investigation. Simply put, by focusing one's will upon an aether-infused object of worship, it is possible to conduct a summoning. So, the fact that they are objects of worship is the key. They are themselves suffused with the requisite belief. Correct. Such sacred relics as the Kojin collect obviate the need for religious fervor in the summoner. Yotsu being the most obvious example. She had but to associate the artifact given to her by Asahi with the divine, and it served to amplify her desires and give them form. A form nourished through the power of the crystals, also provided by her brother, and thus was Tsukuyomi brought into being. Which brings me to the question of preventative measures, to which I have yet to find a satisfactory answer. At present, I know of naught that will avail us save to keep watch over the movement of relics and crystals, as if we did not have enough to keep watch over already.
While we wait for Mr. Chris to do the thingy, I'm gonna go pick something to eat because Mama is hungry, so I'll be right back.
Have fun with that. But I doubt you came all this way to hear that which may be pursued in a report. Has something happened to Alphino?
Yeah, he's somewhere in the burn. Somehow.
I shall join you in the search, of course. Thank you, Ishtola. I should be glad of your help, truly. Now, if there's nothing else, I shall go on ahead and request an audience with Lord Hien. Alisaie puts on a brave face, but she has little talent for concealment. We should join her in the Kien-Kan.
Invite waifu. Invite my waifu.
What are you talking about?
You said just log on, Kubo.
Oh, okay, give me a sec. I want to be able to finish these cutscenes before. Well, here we go again. Cece, I think this is you. I think your mic's starting to screw up royally.
Honestly, Red, if you want some tips on painting, I don't mind, giving you some tips on it. It's not that hard.
What?
Anyway, moving on. Lord Hien is expecting you. May I show you in?
No, CC Bear.
I mean, you can mute your mic and reply to us as...
Nope.
And there she goes. Alright, let's talk to Hien. Greetings, my friend. Alisaie has explained all to me. Needless to say, you shall have our full cooperation in the search, even if Alphino's trail does lead to the burn of all places.
By the way, Red, this is my adorable husband/waifu. Adorable kitty cat, blueberry kitty, Alisaie.
Anyway.
Beat you to it.
Anyways, we're going to take a quick break, and we will return with more of patch 4.4, Prelude in Violet. Until then, that's it for this episode of Cruise Next Purgatory. A special thank you to Red Viper, Alex Wan, and LZL Farron for joining us.
It was an honor.
And thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button below and be sure to turn on notifications. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode of Prelude and Violet, and click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Cruiser Gex, signing out.